Yeah, man.
Welcome. If you're a new viewer here, be sure to click the subscribe button and also click the bell icon so that you'll be notified about videos uploaded from this channel. The topics that we're making the cut for today: Chad stab landlord to death in St. Anne, 2 officers caught smuggling ganja and cellular phones in correctional center, and 4 men beaten while sleeping on the streets. 4 men were beaten while sleeping on the street at vicious spots across the corporate area in wee hours of Sunday morning. The description of the perpetrator in all 4 incidents is similar. The first incident, which happened on Silver Snapper Plaza in Crossroad, Kingston 5, the complainant was sleeping when he was attacked by a man said to be tall, dark, and slim-built, who used an iron bar to inflict blows to the head before escaping. In the second incident, which occurred nearly by the stop sign on Ivy Green Crescent, Kingston 5, the complainant was asleep when he was attacked by a man bearing the same description, who used an iron bar to inflict blows to the head before escaping. In the third incident, which happened on Tom Redcam Drive, Kingston 5, the complainant was asleep when he was attacked by the perpetrator and beaten in the head with an iron bar. All the men were taken to the hospital by the police with head injuries. The police are searching for the suspect. But it looked like them back at it again. You remember couple months ago, probably 2 or 3 months ago, when something similar happened across Kingston, where in which about 6 homeless persons or 4 homeless persons lost their lives. I am not sure if the suspect was caught, but it looked like somebody else back at it again. Like, what the homeless people them could have do now? Them lie down on the street in them sleep. I know I could do them something like this. Then I want to know how this are gonna make sense or how it are gonna satisfy you know. Really and truly, it look like the pandemic are get to some of our brain, you know. It really look like it not sit well with we. Them really need to find the suspect and try to check out him brain for see if something is wrong with him, because I not understand how all of this are gonna make sense or even satisfy you. A tenant has been accused of murdering his landlord in Lenswood Exchange yesterday morning. The dead man has been identified as Desmond Sherwood, 58. Reports are that Sherwood and his tenant had a dispute over rent when he was stabbed several times by the tenant, who escaped in the area. Sherwood was pronounced dead at the hospital. The police are searching for the tenant, who is only known as Chad. Then I know I really realize that things are really getting out of hand, because how can you do something like this to the man over in place, like say when it is done you still can stay there? That no make no sense, you know. I bet you pack up your things them and come out of the man place and you can walk scotch free. Instead you do something like this and you still have to go out in the streets, and not even out in the street freely. You have to depend on the run. No more you, Chad. Come tell me how this makes sense to you. Why you never pack up your things and leave the man place if you realize that you can't pay the man rent? Or call the man one side and tell him, say, bossy, you know, say, I don't really see the money yet for this month, but me I could try to make you get it by next month. It is just as simple as that, you know. It's either one out of 2 things. It's either the man gonna agree for wait until next month him get it, or him gonna disagree and tell us to leave him place. And if him tell you say for leave him place, you pack up your things them, you go put their things them on your family member and go and chill. If the family member don't want you in a them place, you go look a woman and go and chill with them, or do something with yourself instead of you taking the man 3 points over the man place, and then you still have to depend on the run. It no benefit none out of the 2 and uno. And more than likely, I feel like say another first time you owe the landlord, because him not gonna just attack you and come in an argument with you if for the first time it happen. Him a go say, alright, I'm gonna give you 1 chance and see what gonna happen. After more than 1 time you do it, and from your sister You do it the first time and it never work out for you, you should not look for do it again, Chad. You should have try go somewhere else. And if the man still a pressure you say him want him rent because by right you done sleep out and live out the man place already, so it only right for you pay him. You look ways and means for pay the man. I want to know if when all of this is flashing in your brain and if other things say, you know, so I'm not going to benefit from this any at all. So it don't really make sense me do this. That never come to your brain. It never come to your brain, so you still did have to go leave when you do that. I just that more want get for understand because una really and truly look like say una not think before una do things. Una just jump and do things. You can't in an argument to the man over him own a place. If the man want you to leave, left. If the man want him a rent, by right you're supposed to pay up the man a rent. Or you have to stand up in an argument to the man and still you stab the man multiple times. Like you the expect you to get right after you do that. Viewers and subscribers, more of hear one of thoughts on this down in the comment section. Right now we're gonna jump cross and move on to the correctional officer was smuggle phone and ganja in the correctional center and get caught. 2 correctional officers at the Horizon Adult Remand Center in Kingston have been arrested for trafficking contraband into the penal institution. The 2, including a staff officer, were handcuffed and taken away in police car in connection with findings of ganja.
Yeah, man. I believe this in our Sunday. Church.
So as I said before, and me I gonna say again, this is the reason why violence will never stop and cannot stop. Because them gone to jail for the same reason, and the security guard them or the correctional officers as you call it should be there guiding them so them not do not what them not supposed to do, but yet still a them same one I go out in the streets get the things them what them not supposed to get and carry it go give them. Because what? Because them probably I get a little pay for do it, or probably them afraid of them. Like if you say you can't manage the work, you left the work, you file a report, you do something about it, but no, you continuously do it. So what you think is gonna happen to you now? You have to go pay the penalty, all because you can't satisfy. Just last week, a female correctional officer from St. Mary got caught smuggling cellular phones and ganja into the correctional center, and this week we're back at it again with 2 males. Some just want you explain to me how is it this is going to stop when you the ones who are supposed to be setting example or ensuring that the rules are followed are doing worse than the prisoners are doing. How it is going to stop? Viewers and subscribers, I need to hear what your thoughts on these stories down in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys next time. I'm out. Gonna stay safe and stay blessed.